What's going on, guys? It has got a... Oh, there's the camera. It's late. I'm sorry. I'm used to the camera being over there. Anyway, what's going on, guys? It's got a cheeseburgers here. It's late, and I didn't even realize the trailer for DLC 1 dropped today until early afternoon. Let me move that, because that's annoying. But then it's... No, we'll worry about that later. But I wanted to do another reaction trailer, or another reaction video, because I only ever did one reaction video, I think. And I think it was only for Shaolin Shuffle. So, we're gonna do one for DLC 1 for World War II. It's gonna be quick, down, dirty, just watch it. Quick opinion of what I think of it. Because it is late, and I really should be getting to bed here now. But I just got home. I was out for personal stuff. Anyway, if you guys don't mind as well, I'm going to be eating my dinner, as well while I'm doing this. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to do a quick watch through the video, and I'll give my initial reaction to everything, and what I see, and stuff, and, I mean, that'll be good to go. So, I guess without further ado, just make sure the sound is up on the video, and I will play the video through, and not say anything, and then we'll go back through and discuss stuff. So, here we go. It's my first time watching it, so see what it is.
Call of Duty World War II was about honoring the story of the world's costliest war. And with the Resistance DLC pack, we really get to continue that story. This next chapter really puts you in the heart of being a Resistance fighter. So we're really going to take you from 3 iconic Resistance-themed maps, a brand new War MP map, and our next chapter of Nazi zombies.
For the DLC season, we are very much pulling from historical reference to try to make a really holistic DLC theme.
Early on, Resistance was something that really struck a chord with the team. It was something that we were really passionate about. We got a real taste for it in the single-player campaign.
Tonight, we take back our city.
These were not just your standard soldiers, these were civilians. These were everyday people who were fighting on the Allied side.
People were in disguises. They were underground.
Clandestine operations took place in speakeasies like this around Europe, where they tried to disrupt the Axis and German war machine.
There's so many ways to resist, and there are so many different types of resistance efforts, from the German resistance to the Czech resistance to the French resistance. So each operated differently. We're depicting that in each map. Our first map is Valkyrie, set in Prussia, Hitler's Wolf's Lair.
That's where a group of officers tried to kill Hitler, but also...
Okay, I know I said I wasn't going to say anything, but tell me this does not look like Nocturne Toten. Tell me that does not look like Nocturne Toten. I don't know. I haven't seen anyone else's reaction videos, but tell me that doesn't. I mean, come on. That's screaming Noct right there. Anyway, sorry. We'll continue.
That's where a group of officers tried to kill Hitler, but also as many other high-ranking officers as they could.
We wanted to design that map for multiple play styles. The outsides of the map, there's a lot of sniper lanes there, but if you work your way through the middle spaces and through some of these other different bunkers, you're going to have a lot of run and gun, you're going to have a lot of shotgun.
So our second map is Anthropoid, set in occupied Prague in the Czech Republic.
It's the assassination attempt of the second hand of Hitler. He was in charge of controlling the city of Prague.
So it's an urban map, but this map has a lot of height variation, as well as some really strong, tight interiors that are going to give a real wide variety of gameplay.
Okay, so I was never huge into the multiplayer scene. I mean, I played it, but especially on, like, the Modern Warfare games. In Modern Warfare 2, I played a ton of. Other than that, it wasn't really anything. But that also kind of reminds me of the map, that one city map from, I think it's Modern Warfare 3. I can't be sure. Because, again, I never played it. I only played the multiplayer or some, but I never got into the maps and stuff. But it reminds me of that from one of the Modern Warfare games. I think either 2 or 3, but I'm pretty sure it was 3.
We're really proud of bringing back a Modern Warfare 3 favorite map, Resistance, which is called Occupation in our game. It's set in Paris.
That was so iconic to the resistance movement that it was important for us to have that map.
Is on the neighborhood of Montmartre, so you can actually see the Eiffel Tower in the distance.
Long sidelines, so you get a lot of play with mountain division, and you can bring out your LMGs, put them up on ledges. It's a really fun map.
Of course, we've got a brand new war mode called Operation Intercept. And this places you right in the heart of the FFI, or the French Forces of the Interior.
The great thing about War Mode is we really get to try things that are really new and unique that you haven't seen before.
Fans are going to be excited about the mechanics in war mode and how they coincide with the theme of the map.
Your first objective is to rescue the resistance fighters. After that, you capture some radio equipment and you lead the attack. And the next chapter in Nazi Zombies, The Darkest Shore, the most terrifying chapter we've brought to date.
For this next chapter in the game, our characters, they've received intel about the movement of Dr. Straub. He's gone to this foggy island just north of Germany. We really wanted to play with something new in this map. We wanted to play with this idea of what happens when fog rolls in.
Oh gosh.
You can't see them until they're fighting.
I heard just unavoidable things on Twitter that they made a fog rolling in reference. Oh my gosh, that was good. I love it. That was funny. That was, excuse me. That was really funny. I like that.
5 feet away from you.
It's really creepy. There's a sense of things that could come out from the fog. For the Darkest Shores, we have a new weapon called the Ripsaw.
My favorite weapon in the game thus far. It is a combination buzzsaw, gun, and it handles zombies up close and at a distance. We've gotten experimental with some of the gameplay here, and we've created a new zombie. This is a zombie that is clever, that is strategic. It is one of the scariest creations that I've ever seen.
Okay.
There's a lot of content in this DLC package. And this is something that we put a lot of heart and soul into, so it's really important to us that these maps will deliver on fans' high expectations.
We're looking forward to the next DLCs because we get to talk about different phases of the conflict and explore different parts of the world.
It's the biggest, most exciting DLC we've ever offered. And we can't wait for you to get your hands on the Resistance.
Buy the season pass and get the Carrington bonus map.
Okay. That, I enjoyed that. Let's just go back to the zombies part of it real fast, because that's the main reason why we're here for this.
For this next chapter in the game, our characters, they've received in chapter in the game.
I don't know if I went back there.
Brought to date. And the next chapter in Nazi Zombies, The Darkest Shore, the most terrifying chapter we've brought to date.
For this next chapter in the game, our characters, they've received intel about the movement of Dr. Straub. He's gone to this foggy island just north of Germany.
Darker parts of the map, obviously.
We really wanted to play with something new in this map. We wanted to play with this idea of what happens when fog rolls in. You can't see them until they're 5 feet away from you.
It's really creepy. There's a sense of things that could come out from the fog. For the Darkest Shores, we have a new weapon called the Ripsaw.
My favorite weapon in the game thus far. It is a combination buzzsaw, gun, and it handles zombies up close and at a distance. We've gotten experimental with some of the gameplay here, and we've created a new zombie. This is a zombie that is clever, that is strategic. It is one of the scariest creations that I've ever seen.
Okay, I mean, overall, multiplayer, I think that looks great. I've really enjoyed the World War II multiplayer that I've been playing. So that's exciting. The war map also is fun. I've enjoyed everything about war mode so far, so that's been awesome. That zombies map looks really good, though. I don't know that I got the creepy factor out of that, like we did when they first revealed the Final Reich. But it's also a completely different environment. I mean, that one, it was all dark, gritty, super close quarters, and there was, like, blood everywhere. This one, they had a few dark corridors and stairways, but then it seemed like a lot of the map was going to be outside where there's light, but at the same time, there's going to be a bunch of fog and stuff there. So even though it's light, you still really can't see anything because of the fog rolling in. So that, I think, is going to be an interesting take on it. We'll see. I mean, what did they say the release date was? They say January 30th. Okay, so we're still over a month out from the release date. I'm sure that they're going to be releasing some more information on everything before the DLC drops. I really need to actually go and try the hardcore Easter egg. I've only done the casual. Excuse me. I've only done the casual Easter egg. I haven't even. Oh gosh, excuse me. I haven't even attempted the hardcore Easter egg yet. So that's something. Gosh dang it, hiccups. That's something that we're gonna have to be doing before the DLC drops. But I mean, it's not gonna drop for me until February 30th. So I have like 2 months to do that. So I have a little bit of time to do that. But you guys gotta hold me to that. I gotta stream the casual Easter egg, but then we also gotta do the hardcore Easter egg. So, anyway, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm excited. I mean, I was excited for World War II before it came out. It came out, and I'm still super excited about the game. And I'm looking very much forward to this DLC, The Resistance. And you guys can bet once that comes out, we're going to be streaming it. So, thank you all for watching, and have a great rest of your day, evening, whatever it is. Just enjoy the rest of your time. Yeah.